Ladies and gents, it's coming to Cape Town. These very streets will be ablaze with the sound of Formula E and Formula E cars. This man over here, jeepers, Iain Banner. You've done it. You've brought it to Cape Town. You've brought it to Africa. Well done.
Thanks, Rhino. Very kind of you.
Tickets are now on sale and people are excited because now finally it's tangible. Where do we begin in terms of ticketing? Where do we begin in terms of I want to come and be involved? Where are we currently standing in terms of that?
So firstly, just a bit of perspective on that. Ticketmaster is our ticket agency. I'll come to that in a minute. So ticketmaster.com, you just go in, and by the way, we're tracking as their best performer as an event on the Ticketmaster site. But what you've got here just behind it, in front of us, behind the camera, is the track. And of course, it's a street circuit. So it means that every bit of infrastructure has to be built. So every grandstand has to be constructed. So people don't understand, it costs a lot of money just to get the seat in place. You're not going to the stadium over there where a seat exists. So it's a little unfair to compare one against the other. Having said that, we are on sale and we have a range of grandstand tickets. We have a total of 22,500 grandstands, and we have 3,500 general admission, which is the Allianz fan experience and fan village. I am pleased to say, though, there has been comment about tickets are expensive. The grandstand tickets, relative to the world, they're not.
Absolutely.
For here they are, but we're going to be releasing some additional inventory at a more affordable price in the next 2 days. So keep an eye out for that.
Nice. Now, let's talk a little bit about, well, we would be remiss to miss out on these two beauties behind us, which we are going to talk about, because it's not just about Formula E coming to Cape Town. It's about Africa's pledge to go green. It's about Cape Town's investment in going green. Your massive desire to see a change in the way that we're using and burning up Mother Earth. And it's been a part of what drives you to have brought Formula E to Cape Town. And again, I say it's not just about the Formula E, but building up to that, there's something also very special happening.
Thank you, Ryan. It is. It's a movement called Go Green Africa that we've created. Go Green is intended to move the dial with corporates and with individuals in terms of a consciousness and a commitment to start living a greener life. Exactly how that manifests, I won't get into right now. But we've got the biggest polluters, Eskom, Sasol, and others joining us because they actually have a plan and are committed to going green. So we all say, oh, these companies, they all want to go green.
Incredible. Nothing like you've ever seen before, South Africa. This is so special. And it started with an idea, just to take what are we doing for, and again, this isn't a sponsored car, this is Iain's own car. Iain's been massive on going green and getting off the grid in terms of just trying to make a difference to the world that we live in, for his grandkids and their grandkids, and so it goes on. Talk to us quickly about this. This is the new generation i3. You had the previous one.
Yes,
You've
5
now
years.
got your hands on the brand new BMW i3. Tell us your impressions of the vehicle.
It's incredible. You know, on a whim, I had driven my nephew in a borrowed from my friend Eric. He had a BMW dealership, and I borrowed a 750 to take my nephew and his date to the Sax Matric dance. When I returned the car the next day, I looked around the floor. I hadn't looked on a BMW showroom floor, saw all the fancy cars, and then as I walked out, I saw a little sardine can, and I thought, what's that? And the guy said, that's the new electric. He said, you want to drive it? 200 meters, I said, I'm buying it.
I'm fine.
The torque, the vision, and it's not just about the torque. So 5 years later, yes, I could have gone to the iX, I could have gone to one of the other OEMs. They're all beautiful.
Absolutely.
But I just love the kind of understated nature of this little machine. And this is one of the very last to come off the factory before it converts to solely iX production. Why do I love it? Torque's amazing, turning circles amazing, performance is amazing, visibility is amazing. It is different. And when I took my wife's gas guzzler to fill up the other day, I hadn't done it for a while, I promised it was like putting 5 cents in a ticket box, like when we were kids. Smell of diesel, smells all over. And then I got a bill for 1,200 Rand. I said, no, please, this is like archaic. Honestly, that's how it felt. Here I get home, I plug it in, boom, I never think about charging, it's done. So anyway, it's beautiful. I love it. Tell us about your machine.
Right, this is a Cayenne GTS. This one belongs to our friend Louis and Ken at Millstock.
Oh, yes.
Really great guys. And this is going on a Porsche run this coming weekend. Thoroughly enjoying this. This, unfortunately, is a gas guzzler, but looking forward to getting my hands on the e-hybrid version soon.
And let's not forget that for the first time since 1963 or 4, I can't remember, Maserati are racing against McLaren and Porsche and Nissan and you know, all the other marks, Jaguar and all the other great marks that are in the mix.
It's going to be a great weekend. Folks, listen, more importantly, you don't want to miss out on this weekend. Get your tickets now. We'll put a link in there, take you straight to Ticketmasters. Ticketmaster, get your tickets now, and we'll see you at the 2023 Formula E of Cape Town.
One last thing I want to tell you. I've just had the track director here. FIA have done the simulation.
Right.
As we stand right now, we are the fastest circuit on the entire globe.
On the circuit. We're the fastest circuit on the circuit.
Correct. And there are, to the extent that there actually has to be one or two little mods to slow the cars down. So we are going to see, and people, this is bumper to bumper, bash and crash. It's kind of like Dodgem cars. I love it.
Yeah.
They really go.
They really go.
And with this beach road we're on right now into Fritz Sonnenberg, that corner, you're going to see masses of action before the final turn 12 to the finish line, which is a flat-out right-hander. There's elements to this track, and then you've got the mountains, and you've got Robben Island, and you've got the ocean. It's killer.
You are not going to be sorry wherever you sit along the track, as long as you've got your tickets, and you can't get them unless you click on there and buy those tickets. Iain, thank you very much. Everybody, like, subscribe, and go get your tickets for Formula E.